So OCR stands for optical character recognition. So what that is OCR is a technology that is used to look at and identify text that's present in images. And so the output of an OCR tool, like you might show it a picture of a sign or a picture of a scanned document, and it will give you like the plain text that was present on that page, so or in that image. So something that you could like copy into Notepad or into Word or so forth. So OCR kind of by itself doesn't, it's sort of a necessary component of your stack, but it's not a complete solution to the problem of how do I get information out of my PDF and into a usable form. There's sort of a second layer to this, which is called scanning. So a lot of times scanning software will be trained or built to recognize specific forms or templates. And the way that works is that first you kind of run an OCR process on the page to figure out what text is present in each region of the page. And then there's a set of like hand-coded rules that figure out, okay, if this text appears in this bounding box region on the page, then it should be mapped to this data element in my response. And that works quite well, again, for like actual jurisdiction published tax forms, like your 1065 or your W-2 or your 1040. For K1s, you have an additional added challenge, which is that most of the content of a K1 packet actually is in the white paper statements. That's where you'll find overflow statements that couldn't make it into like the federal form. That's also where you'll find critical information like foreign disclosures, UBTI, state apportionment, as well as like important footnotes and kind of information, filing instructions sort of, or guidance for the recipient. And in that case, scanning doesn't actually work. You need to have, because you're not like matching a template, you need to actually understand, what does the text on the page say, what is the context associated to those data elements, and then use that kind of that contextual information to figure out, okay, how do I kind of take that data out and map it to some particular data element in my extraction. And for that, you kind of require a machine learning approach that takes into account the sort of language of the page, not just the kind of position of a particular block of text.